This video is brought to you by Keeps. Stick around to hear more about the special offer they're providing to the entire Upper Echelon community. All right, sit back, dear audience, and let me tell you a story. So, about 4 months ago, I did a video called Industry of Lies. Now, this video was fairly similar to a lot of other content I've done in the past, in the sense that it talked about bad practices in the video game industry. But this video was unique in the sense that it focused on a specific set of mobile games. See, there's this thing that mobile games do very often called lying, where the ads that they show you are faked because the game itself is actually terrible. That's not to say that all mobile games do this or that there isn't a select few good mobile games out there, but the industry has a propensity for, shall we say, false advertising in a way that honestly boggles the mind. The video I did focused on a few games in particular, but very quickly after that video came out, not to say that I was the actual cause of this per se, it's just the timing is pretty sketchy. Very quickly after that video came out, I started to see a series of ads for a mobile game called Last War. Funny thing here, these ads basically all had slightly different gameplay, but seem to hyper focus on the idea that they are super duper real. After a fair bit of digging, I managed to find some links for these ads after being bombarded by them for weeks on end constantly on some very obscure YouTube channels where the videos are being hosted for use in Google's advertising pipeline. So, let me demonstrate what I mean.
I see this game all the time, and it's time to see if it's fake or not. Alright guys, let's do this thing. Looks like you have to shoot barrels and get upgrades. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's how it works. So I got a better gun now, and I see a bike. That might be crazy. Let's see if it works. Okay, I just completely missed it. And now it's already getting chaotic. Can I get more soldiers? Okay, nice. Now we have 3. This is going to be a lot better. Can I get a car? I missed it. Oh my gosh, and I just lost a soldier. We need the big guy. We need the big guy. Nice. I'm going crazy. I think we got this. Wait, -1. No. Oh no, it's just me now, and there's a lot coming my way. Okay, wait. I just got a bunch of zombies out of the way. Oh, it's over. If you want to try Last War, download it today.
That's the type of ad that we're talking about here. First things first, this advertisement, focusing almost exclusively on the idea that the game is definitely not fake, was faked. See, early on when he tries to get the bike from the barrel, you can very clearly see that the barrel is being destroyed at a rate of 5 damage per shot, but then you get to the end and it just stops. This guy who agreed to make the ad is just voicing over a video that they sent to him, which they faked, and then they take the fake voiceover, pretending that he's playing, and paste it on top of the fake gameplay. Double whammy. Still, that's not enough for a video by itself. That's the kind of thing you just roll your eyes at and eventually ignore or move on. So why am I doing this? I'm doing this because they just won't fucking stop. Here's another one with different faked gameplay, but no voiceover this time. Here's one with that same guy again, asking if the game is fake before starting and then playing something completely different. Here's one where he asks, "You want me to play a fake game?" and then says, "This looks kinda cool, wish me luck," as he proceeds to not even play it, mind you, and just read a script on top of gameplay that doesn't exist. And lastly, here's this.
Playing games people say are fake, part 5. Okay, now we need a better gun. Oh, that was close. We need to get these resources. I've got no idea why everyone calls this game fake, as I'm literally playing it right now. This is the game. Okay, we're not doing too well here. Let's get a better gun. Oh, that was close. Okay, it's alright, it's alright. Now we just need to get another guy. Okay, this is going to be good. Let's see, can we get this tank? Oh, I'm not sure. No, we can't get this tank. I think it's over. Yeah, we can't beat this thing.
That one really gets me. Playing games people say are fake, part 5, as if he's doing some kind of 5th edition YouTube series. And then it's fake again because he clearly isn't playing, isn't syncing the voice well at all, and the gameplay itself isn't what the game actually has. For clarity here, I downloaded the game, I played the game, and while it's similar at times, it's not what is being shown here in this absolutely spammed advertising campaign about how the game is 100% definitely real, totally not fake at all. I couldn't even find all the different versions here. There's dozens, trust me. One of them says like multiple times over and over and over, "Last War is not fake," which is hilarious because the advertising certainly is fake. But again, if that's all there was, I wouldn't be making a video about it because that's just a massive false advertising marketing campaign with millions upon millions of views. Not exactly uncommon in the mobile game industry, sadly. All right, before we continue, it's time for today's video sponsor. YouTube is unreliable at best when it comes to full-time content creation, which is why sponsoring brands like Keeps are so important for the continued operation of this channel and many others. Most of you are men ages 18 to 45. That's just reality. Ladies, I know you exist, but for right now, this is about the 97-ish percentage of the audience who are men. Keeps is a hair loss prevention product with more 5-star reviews than any current competitor. You can order and get treated directly from your own home for about half the cost when compared to other traditional products, and they offer generic versions of the only 2 FDA-approved hair loss treatments on the entire market. They also offer a 2-in-1 gel that combines them both if you're interested in that. For a special offer to get started, go to keeps.com/UEG or click the link down below in the description. That's keeps.com/UEG for a special offer right now with a link down below in the description. Again, Keeps can help prevent, in some cases, actually even reverse the process of hair loss with treatments that come right to your door every 3, 6, or 12 months, depending on personal preference. They also have a variety of additional products like shampoo or conditioner, and they have long supported the Upper Echelon channel, making it possible for me to do what I do full time. So big thank you to Keeps for sponsoring the channel. So what changed? This right here is what changed. See, this is an email from an influencer marketing and talent management company. I don't work with this one right now, keep that in mind, but these companies approach me constantly every day, basically, trying to get exclusivity of representation so they can have a commission on whatever they bring me in ad deals for certain videos. It's not a bad service, fundamentally speaking. I have no gripe with the company that sent me this whatsoever, but just listen to what it says. Quote, "Hello, friend. Thanks for your time. This is Julia. We pay a video fee to book your video materials to promote a game, Last War. The video does not need to be published on your channel, Upper Echelon Gamers. Just shoot some pieces of 45-second to 60-second video material for us. But if the client is not very satisfied with it, you may need to reshoot some clips. In this video material, you must show your face before the lens, something like you're playing the game. We will provide a video outline and collaboration requirements to you after the collab is confirmed by both. We'd like to book 3 to 5 initial video materials and authorize official advertising for 3 months. Expected time for the clips at the end of February. Could you please tell me your offer for 3 pieces of video materials and the package of 5? If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know." End quote. That right there explained so very much for me. See, the ads are fake, the gameplay is fake, the creators doing them are being paid to say specifically what they're told, and yet the ads themselves are pretending to be some sort of series about playing real mobile games that people say are fake. Even better, the ads are being commissioned for a 3-month-long runtime for Google advertising, which explains why your feed gets infested by some random YouTuber's face for a very short time, and then they disappear completely as the company rotates through a list of creators who agree to the contract. But even better, the whole thing is an ongoing campaign for the same companies who are quite literally determined to lie. See, Last War is sold on the App Store by a company called First Fun. Topwar is sold by a company called River Game, but First Fun is an investor in River Game, and the First.Fun website lists Topwar and Last War as its products. Now, Last War is a derivative of Topwar. Topwar had a long-standing false advertising scandal where they were doing this kind of stuff, so that's why they're interconnected, and I'm talking about both of them. It all traces back to this giant Beijing entertainment company, Yanshu Entertainment Company Limited, that owns or holds majority stake in a huge number of mobile game developers all across the industry, which then publishes these titles that blatantly false advertise. What gets me is that this is a choice. They could use their own gameplay instead of faking every single aspect of it, but rather than hire a YouTuber to play the game, show the game, and talk about the real game, they fake the visuals, make someone use a script for the audio, badly overlay that fake script onto the fake visuals, and then advertising something that isn't real because question mark? To complete the circle here, Yanshu Entertainment in 2020 was funded by, drumroll please, you got it, Tencent, which really shouldn't be surprising to anyone because Tencent has a vice-like grip on gaming now in a way that most people have no comprehension of. Last War is aggressively selling itself as not fake by paying YouTubers to make fake ads. The game is actually very different than what gets shown in those ads, rapidly devolves into a series of time-gated base-building components with spammed microtransactions and restricted leveling. But rather than make a good game, show the good game, and therefore earn money because of the good game, these companies prefer to manufacture every single aspect of their product in the most deceptive way that they possibly can, even going so far as to gaslight the audience by pretending to expose their fake game using more fake gameplay with scripted fake commentary. It's honestly absurd. All of this is a very long-winded way of saying that mobile gaming is a joke. It doesn't need to be a joke. There's certainly enough computing power in modern phones and technology available to make legitimate games with compelling content, but the industry is full send choosing to be a deceptive scheme rather than attempting actual innovation. In order to gain credibility and or legitimacy, the mobile game industry has to change this. I don't know how they ever would, actually. The level of corruption is meteorically high right now. But if mobile games are to ever be treated as anything other than a colossal joke, the modus operandi has to shift away from lie as much as we possibly can all the time, even when we don't need to, and become something much more transparent and honest. That or there needs to be regulation, but we already have regulation for the most part, and it does nothing to stop this. Nor does YouTube for that matter, or Google. Even though they have policies about deceptive advertising, they just don't seem to ever enforce them. In the end, I thought it was hilarious that directly after I posted a video about the mobile game industry of lies, Last War starts to make targeted advertisements about how they're definitely not faking the gameplay, using fake gameplay. Then I get an email from a talent agency about actually being the face of those fake ads, acknowledging that they're fake, showcasing the absurdity of an entire industry that I originally criticized in the first place as it morphs and squirms, trying to fake its way out of being called fake. Chef's kiss. To be clear, I'm not trying to rip on the actual individual creators that signed up here and did this. Times are tough. Take the payday when you can. I get it. I understand. But the company hiring them to do it, them I can criticize because they are the architects of a deceptive system, not just a component inside of it who has bills to pay. Anyway, that's it. If you want to support the channel, please check out Locals or Patreon. That's by far the best way to support given the state of YouTube advertising. Also a VPN affiliate, Surfshark, and a Threat Defender Chrome extension called Guardio down below in the description for those interested. Also, of course, the video sponsor, big thank you to them again, and I'll cut it there and stop rambling. As always, thank you all for watching, and have a nice night.